Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So excited. We're going to play today. So I've got some new, I've got some old, I've got some favorites, and I got some, I don't know, you tell me, type of products today. So I work at Ulta, as I've said it before, and I, we just got done the 21 Days of Beauty, of course, and then I keep wanting to call it the Spring Fling. I know, it's not. But they had a spring sale and they had a lot of products on sale that I've been really interested in. So I did get a couple of those, and then they had a like gift with purchase for the Ulta Beauty collection. If you spent 19.50 or more, you got a free little bag, and I think it had a decent amount in it. I want to say five, maybe seven items in it. I forget exactly because I've already split it up. But the bag is adorable, you all. Wait until you see the bag. Look at this little bag. Look how cute it is. I mean, it's just adorable. Now, who will this go to? Probably my granddaughter. The bag, not the products, but the bag. The products, I actually kept some, and then I gave some to my daughter. So excited there. But I do think this bag is so stinking cute. One of the things was an eyeshadow palette, and I have tried their eyeshadows. They're not bad for the price point, but I mean, there's also better. You know what I mean? But I do think for the price point, like, I feel like this palette right here would be an everyday palette, really. I think it's going to create just one look for the most part. It looks like it's got four mattes and one shimmer in it. I don't, oh, it's sealed up still. I haven't even opened it, y'all. I know it came with that. It came with like a liquid, well, it's more like a cream. It says a matte lip cream. It's like a matte lipstick, except it's in this form. You know what I mean? And then a lip gloss. So that's three. It came with a brush. This little brush here, which I actually have been using, and I actually like it. I still think Sephora's brushes are a tad bit better, but I think it's based on like the shape of them. To be fair, is why I prefer it. So keep that in mind if you like the shape of the Ulta brushes. They are nice. It's just I find this one's perfect. The shape here, it is. I mean, it just gets right in there for me, as you'll see in a minute, and it's soft. It's great. Like, and it's free. Came in this little bag. Go figure, right? It came with a mascara, which I'm wearing today, and I dropped it. It's quite different. Quite different. Um, it's called their New Heights Lifting Mascara. I don't know about the lifting. It gave me length. It did do that. I don't know about the lifting, but I'm kind of like waiting to see if it transfers. So far, it hasn't. But to be fair, I haven't really done anything, and it's not been on for that long. So I'm still. We'll get there. But again, it was free in this bag. So there you go. What else did I get? It came with a primer, which I am wearing today. Oh, and an eye primer. I didn't wear the eye primer yet. The eye primer, I have used their eye primer before. Um, says the scoop, a fresh hint of champagne, gives a shimmering finish to the lid and brow bone. Um, it's called the Inner Glow Eye Primer. I have. It's like a. It's okay. The one I have, I remember. It's a matte. It's not a shimmer though, so I can't really speak to this. So, but I didn't mind the matte one. I just can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head right now. This was nice. This is the Soft Blur Face Primer, poreless face primer. this wasn't bad. I actually like this. And I do think that I don't, it kind of blurred. It kind of blurred the pores and the fine lines a little bit. But what I'm more liking it for is that it definitely has held on to my foundation. Um, because you know that I walk around with half my makeup on and half of it off. So I had just finished my eye, maybe, like I said, an hour or two ago. But the rest of the face has been done for a long, long time. So, I mean, I don't mind this. And all these things you can buy separately. So if you did find something if you got this bag and you like something, you can purchase it separately, which I must say is nice. And then in order to get the bag, of course, you had to buy the 1950. So what did I get? Well, I had to re-up on a pencil sharpener. And then I got, I don't know why I do this all the time, but I'm wearing it today. This one is called Perfectly Pink. It's like a little marker, and it even looks like a marker. Look at that. It's a lip stain, and it did stain my lips. So I used a lip liner, ColourPop, in 5 stars, and I lined my lips. And then I put this on it. This is a good rose. I think this color would look really good with the Lancome rose lip liner. And then of course I topped it because it is a stain. It's not, and it's so straight into your lips, so there's no gloss or anything. So I did put a gloss on it, the Lawless in the cherry vanilla, because I'm trying to use that up. But I think it's really pretty, and it's held on. Like, I've reapplied the lip gloss thing, but not the liner or the stain. So far so good with that. And then a girl that I work with, she was wearing one of these weightless water lip stains, and I got the color Cherry Pie, Very Berry, Sangria Splash. So I bought 3 of those. I know, I need help, you all. I need help. But, oh, and I did get another marker too. What color did I get? Hold on, I'll tell you. It's Raspberry Kiss. So these two, the markers, they smell like a fruity. These, I don't know what they smell like. However, she put this on, and she usually gets to work, early in the morning. Works about 4 to 5 hours, you know what I mean? But by the end of her shift, like, it looked just like it did at the beginning of her shift. And I was like, what are you wearing? And she told me, and I was like, no way. So I am going to try these to find out. I mean, Ulta Beauty's kind of been killing it with their makeup, to be fair. You know what I mean? They redid, like, their whole section at the store I work at. And ever since then, like, the products, like, they got newer packaging and all that. It just looks so much better. It really does. And it seems like from, like, I don't know if they changed the formulas, but I really have been liking a lot of it. You know what I mean? And it's great because it's affordable. So the other things that I got, so that was it for Ulta Beauty. Because you know that I work there just so that I can, respend all of my money there. Yeah, that would be what I do. I know. I need help. I've established this, though. We all know this. All right, let me put this stuff back because there was 2 things that had caught my eye because I had to, put the stuff together. So the first is the e.l.f. Okay, I have an obsession with lip balms. We know this. You should see how many's in my purse. So with these, the e.l.f. lip balms, I bought 5 of them. I bought the strawberry shortcake, the blackberry sorbet, the Java chip, the vanilla toffee, and yummy gummy. The only one I didn't buy was cherry pie because I was so scared it was going to taste like or smell like and taste like as a kid the cherry cough syrup. So I didn't get it. Although I probably should have just because it's $6, but I didn't. So let's talk about these. First off, they all smell amazing. And they all kind of. Okay, so they don't have much color payoff because it's a balm, but no more, no less than the rest of them, like Color Pops and uh, Summer Friday, Ole Hendrickson. What other balms do I have that I got? I think those are the three. Laneige. I'm trying to look and see what I have over there. But oh, Peach and Lily. It's like those, okay? So the difference is these taste like what it is. So I first one I tried was blackberry sorbet and it tasted so good. But the funny thing is that the hot chocolate tastes good to Summer Fridays, and I lick my lips and I lick my lips, and of course I dry them out by doing that. But with this, I didn't dry it out. I was licking my lips too like crazy, and I was like, great, it's gonna do the same thing, but it didn't. So I don't know if maybe I didn't do it as often as I thought I did, or if this is more nourishing. I don't know. But what I do know is these are amazing. Love these. And like, I mean, it's got the same kind of applicator. Like, it's crazy. But I mean, and the smell, oh, I just smelled the blackberry again. It's my favorite. So I really have been enjoying those two. Um, what else? What else? I don't know what else I told you. This is just like in the latest purchase, like yesterday's purchase, that I got. So I'm trying to think of like, I think I spoke about the Deer Cloud. I've really been like liking the brand, but like I don't know if all of it's like worth the price point. So, you know, but like packaging is adorable to this. But yeah, I would say check out the brand Deer Cloud just to and give me your thoughts on it. Like I'm curious because I hadn't heard about it until it came into Ulta, to be fair. So, but let's see what else. Oh, the last product. All right. So the last product I got was About Face, and they were on sale. So it is their eye paint, and I've already heard really good things about the matte version of it. Yeah, the matte version of their eye paint, and the I want to say their metallic version. I like not as much as the matte though. I heard was good, but everybody that had talked about it said it was good. Anyway, they came out with a holographic line, and I have one of the shades. I was going to get them all, but I thought let's back up because I have Natasha Denona's duochrome shades. I have Color Pop. I have Juvia's Place. I have I just have a Stila. I have a good bit, and I like them. But I'm also the type of person that like when I put a shadow down, like I want it to be that shadow. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily want it to flip or look different depending on how somebody's looking at me. I want it to look like it is. But I do think they're fun, and I wanted to try this. So I got the shade. I have no idea. Little Little Twin. I think that's the name of it. I know that says little, and I'm pretty sure it says twin. So, anyway, it's one of the pinkier shades in the duochrome. Can you see that in there? Oh, is that not gorgeous? And here it is on my eye. Now, I did apply other eyeshadows, which you'll see in a minute, but let me show you this on my hand. Because you all, this is just gorgeous. Let me really take it across my hand so you can see it in all its wonderful glory. And I would say that There's definitely pigment behind it. You know what I mean? So there it is there. And it is just so pretty. But there's like 6 of them, I think. 6 different shades to choose from. Serendipity was my next one that I really liked. They had the one that's just from white to pink. It's not my favorite. Although that is a very common one to have. It's not my favorite. But let's get started on the eye look because I'm just yakking away. So to do the base of the eye look, I actually pulled out my Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette. It's been such a long time since I played with this. And to me, this screams spring. And since we're finally here, why not? So the first shade I'm going to go into, I actually went into Cotton Candy first, which is this light pink up here. And I kind of just set the whole lid down with that shade. Then I picked up the shade Poker, or Joker. I'm sorry, Joker. Obviously, my head is just like scattered right now. I have so much to do, and I was off work from Ulta today, but I had to work at Marshall's. Which, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it because it is a break, you know? And it's nice to, like, do different things, you know? Because it's like you can't really get bored if you're doing completely different things, but yet they're kind of the same. But this is one of my favorite colors in this palette, this pink. It is like the perfect pink. It's just gorgeous, I tell you, gorgeous. Love this pink. Always have. There's another one, another tone of pink that I like that's in, I don't know what palette it's in. It's by Natasha too. Maybe it's in the Love palette. It's in an older palette. I'm trying to think. Oh, it might be in the Trichrome, maybe. I don't know. I've always liked this palette. I know I don't think it got the best reviews, so to say. We're going to take that same shade along the lower lash line. And I do understand because it was one of her more expensive palettes. But I would have been so sad if I didn't get it because it is limited. I don't think you can get it now. So, and I know at the time it was limited edition. But, like, I just completely fallen in love. And it's not a palette like I use often, but it is a palette I enjoy a lot. And every time I pull it out, I really do like the looks I get. And of course, the formula is amazing. For sure. So what have you all been doing? Did y'all shop the sales? Are you shopping the Sephora sale? I seen it. I'll go over with what else is on my face too because I think everything I'm wearing you can get at Ulta. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now we're going to go into the shade Magic, which is this purple right here, and we're going to put it in the outer corner. Basically, I just wanted to create somewhat of a base, and then we'll lay that about face shade down. I do think you could use that about face shade all by itself, though, and it'd be gorgeous too, to be fair. But you know me, if I can pull out a Natasha palette, why not? Or a Pat McGrath. I mean, to me it only makes sense to do that. And I actually kind of did this look yesterday, except I stuck to this palette. But I did the pink and the purple, and then I just did a lid shade from out of this palette. But today I wanted to, try the new shade. And that shade's not cracking or anything. Now that I'm looking at it, and it dried nicely. Yeah. And like when I went to blend it in a second, the harsh lines, like it went right away. I'm kind of impressed with it, to be fair. Because a lot of times liquid shadows will crack on me because my eyes move a lot and my lids, and I have wrinkles, of course. So it just never works out for me. But this is so far. Alright, so now let's apply this to the lid. And I went in right with the applicator. So I don't know if that's what we're supposed to do, but that's what I'm doing. And I kind of got it as close to the lashes as I could without getting in my lashes, And then I just like lined the lid and took it all the way over. Now, I don't know if this is how you're supposed to use it, but this is where I'm at. And again, I'm sure there's a right and a wrong way. But I kind of like just to use new stuff the way I want to use it. It makes sense to me in my makeup. Because if it's like a hassle, I'm not going to do it, I'm just not going to wear the shadow. I can tell you right now what's going to happen. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. That is so pretty to me. I feel like I probably should have gotten more shades. I know, right? I don't need more, but I feel like I should have. Alright, we're going to go into the shade Aerialist for inner corner, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to pop it in my inner corner, nowhere else. And I'm just letting that sit for a minute on the lid, and then I am going to blend that out. Don't worry. I'm going to use that new brush that I got from the little kit. Alright, I think I let it dry enough. So then I'm just going to go in and blend, because there's nothing on this brush, and blend it in a little bit, make it seem a little bit softer, I guess, in a way. I mean, it is such a pretty color. It really is. I'm not surprised because, to be fair, so far everything I have tried from About Face has been a hit for me. So I'm really not surprised, but I really didn't think it was going to be this easy. We're going to go back into that shade Magic. And I'm just going to touch it up a little bit over here in this outer corner, because I don't want to lose that purple. And it works so well with like the shades. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I shouldn't be, I know, right? I should expect it all to work together. making sure that I don't see any mascara. I still don't see any transfer. Fingers crossed. Okay, so for the mascara, check out this wand, you all. It is so itty bitty. To me, and I don't know if this is the way I'll use it or not, but I could definitely see this being like a lower lash line mascara if it doesn't transfer. But I do like that they added this as a free, part of the free set, because it gives you a chance to test it and test, their mascaras. Because I would say I don't know if they're known for mascaras. You know what I mean? I don't hear much talk about Ulta's mascaras. And of course, if you're wearing false lashes, if you're a lashy girl, all you need is something that's going to, make your lashes black and go nicely with the false lashes. And if you can get them mascaras cheap enough, why wouldn't you? Save money where you can. But I will say that this definitely gave me lens separation. I don't think it's like curling or lifting, but maybe. And this one's just so tiny, it kills me. I just think it's adorable. Like, I think my lashes look nice, though. I really do. I may have to look into Ulta's other mascaras. They got several. And again, if you like this one, you can still purchase this. So when you use up the one that was free, you can go buy the new one. But I want to say they have, at my store anyway, 5, 6 different mascaras. And I know this is definitely one of them. I don't know how easy this is going to be to take off. I have to assume it's going to be easy because it's not waterproof, but so overall, I'm kind of impressed with everything that I have purchased or gift with purchase. Like, I'm really happy. I really don't have any duds. Yeah, I don't really. So for bronzer, I'm wearing the Armani bronzer. I hadn't used it in such a long time. It's been sitting here and I've been grabbing for the YSL all the time. But this was like my number one. I really, really like this one. And then I started while using the YSL, like, what's the hype with it? Because, everybody was talking about it. And it finally, like, it hit. I was like, okay, I don't know if I just hadn't figured it out, what it was with it. If I just didn't get along with the color, I don't know. But, like, one day it just sort of clicked, and then I couldn't put my YSL down. But I think at the end of the day, price point, packaging, the amount of product you get, I still have to say that this is probably better for your money if you find a shade you like. Where there's nothing wrong with the YSL, obviously. I adore it. I will buy it if I hit pan, I will buy it again. Um, I'm just thinking, like, you work hard for your money, you got to get the best and the most out of your money, stretch it and stuff. And I feel like if you can find a shade, you're going to like this. You're going to get the whole experience. You're going to get the nice packaging. You're going to get a nice, formula. You're going to get a nice size pan, a product, like a mirror. I mean, you're going to get the whole experience because this packaging is beautiful. For blush, I pulled out Krista. Yeah. And I'm wearing that. I thought it went well with my shirt today. I thought it would match, a little bit. It's more on the corally side than the pinkier side, but go in with a light hand. This is pigmented, but I mean, I don't know how Benefit blushes work. They're amazing. So again, if there's a shade you like, go for it. And they do sell the little minis. So if you wanted to try it first before, investing in a bigger size of it, you could. But I really do enjoy those. For highlighter today, what highlighter did I wear today? Benefit Cookie. I know, right? So after I applied the blush, I started thinking about like Benefit and like all that, and like all the hype that's been around them. And I remember Cookie, so I was like, let's use it. It'll go. And it did, and it's beautiful. I can see where the hype comes with Cookie. Like, it's worth it, every penny. We went over the lips. I set my under eyes with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, the pressed powder. I set the rest of my face with my Bare Mineral Pro. And I think that's everything, right? Oh, foundation. I'm wearing my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation with the Dior Skin Corrector Concealer. And I think my makeup turned out really good. I have no complaints today. Which really, other than the other day, I didn't care how my makeup turned out the other day. I forget when I did it. I don't even know what went wrong, to be fair, but it looked bad. It looked bad, you all. So, I mean, we all have our good days. We all have our bad days when it comes to makeup. And I don't know what happened, what was different, what I had even done. Because I don't want to blame it on me, but I think it was user error, to be fair. But, it happens from time to time. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped in some way. Definitely check out these products the next time maybe you stop in an Ulta. There's testers for all of this, especially the About Face. I highly suggest checking that brand out. I don't think you'll regret it, number one. Number two, I feel like you will find something in that brand that you want and like. Love. Love, even. Because there's nothing that I have right now that I'm like, oh my goodness, what were they thinking? Or this is the worst. I don't even think it's like middle. Like, I really do think their quality is more higher than even in the middle. Like, it's okay. Like, I don't think that. I think it is really, really good. Is it the best? For the price point, maybe. In the overall scheme of things, no. Because I feel like indie brands are definitely going to do their duochromes a lot better, or even their triochromes. I think that there's just some brands that's going to do better at things than others, but are you willing to spend the money? Are you willing to purchase it in a way that you don't go into store and purchase it, That's all up to you. But I highly suggest checking out About Face and the Ulta Beauty line. I think you'd be surprised with both, to be fair. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have tried these brands. Let me know if you got anything from the Ulta sales lately. And if the Sephora sale started. Have you got anything yet? I have things in my cart, but I haven't pushed the button yet. And really, to be fair, I only have three things in my cart. And this is the three new Sol de Janeiro scents. So I think I'm doing pretty good, to be fair. Not to say that, something else might not be added, but like for real, I think if that's all I end up with, I think I did pretty good. I was showing some restraint, or maybe my bank account was doing that for me. Take your pick on it. But yeah. But let me know if you are gonna participate in that, and let me know what you think about getting. And let me know, like, am I missing something? Like, is there something I should be trying? Because like I'm in the know of stuff, but I've also been working a lot, so I'm not like in the know. But let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I try to upload the best that I can. I do. I swear it. But I am getting better at least. Like I'm doing 2 videos a week. That's better. It's better. I'm getting there. And I will see you in my next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. Bye.